For coming back. Welcome to our forum here with Kitsap Keys. We're here to bring money information and money matters to you. We have Matt Flores here. He is going to give us some information on money matters.
Yes.
So I'm going to sit back and see what he's got to say, and I'll let Mary take it over.
All right. Matt, I'm so excited to talk to you.
You
so,
too.
I know you do money.
I do.
I do money, but we do money very differently.
Very different.
I give it away. You help people keep it.
I try to grow it, yeah.
Yes. So, why? Why do I need a financial planner?
That's a great question. I'm glad you asked, because most people don't think that they need a financial advisor, and other people think that I don't have enough money to talk to a financial advisor, and those are true myths. So we want to dispel those first and foremost. Everybody should talk to a financial advisor. It can be free. I offer free advice. I'll answer any questions, give education. And so when we're talking about, why would somebody need a financial advisor? Well, if you want to buy a house and you're looking at, what do I have to do to prepare to be in the position to buy a house? Because home ownership, you got to have some, you got to have some credit. And that's the first thing that we want to look at is credit, being credit smart. What are some things and some resources that we can use to make sure that we can get our credit squared away before we talk to the lender? Because a lot of times what I see is people are ready to buy a house. They go to their lender, they get their credit ran, hard pull on your credit, which actually deems your credit. And then they get told that they don't qualify. So then they have to wait 6 months to a year to even try that process again. And so that can set your timeline back, and life happens. In 6 months, life probably won't be the same as it is in a year. I mean, we just came from the pandemic, and look how life changed. Just in 6 months to a year, we're all different people in different walks of life, having different struggles nowadays. And so the first thing I want to look at is, take a deep dive for your credit. And how do you do that? Pull your credit report. Where do you do that? Annualcreditreport.com is the only free website. Don't go to Credit Karma, none of that stuff. Annualcreditreport.com. And you can pull your own credit from all three bureaus for free one time every year. And that's not, so you can get 3 credit reports every year. So my advice for somebody who's wanting to prepare to get that first home and they want to see how am I doing on credit, don't pull from all 3 at once, because if you're just doing a spot check, it's important to pull from one bureau first, take it, because they should essentially all have the same data reported 3 different times. You look at one, look at all your outstanding credit lines, and we can look at it together. I'm happy to sit down with you and kind of explain what it is that you look for in a credit report. And then making sure that you know kind of roughly what your credit score is, and things like Capital One or Credit Karma, they're kind of great for that, providing the credit score. But it's very different than your credit report. And they work together to give you all the information that you need to qualify for a home. So starting there is super critical, looking at what is going to be, if you want to pay off debt, what's going to be the smartest way to do that to have the biggest impact on your credit so that you can qualify faster for a home. Because people, I just pay a little more than the minimum on all my cards. Don't do that.
Right.
Because you're not getting the most bang for your buck, and you're not reaching your goals of home ownership as fast as you could if you were as effective as you could be with your money. And that's a lot of times what I see is people are doing all the right things. They're saving, they're using Credit Smart, they're paying, but their payments and their getting out of debt needs a little fine tuning. They're on the right track. You can pay a little bit on the minimum and be okay. They give you the statement on your credit card. If you pay the minimum, it'll be in 3 years and 5 years, so just how much you pay. That's fine. But we want to maximize your journey and get you on the fast track to home ownership. And it all starts with credit. So I think it's super important. I'm happy to answer any questions that go in depth. Again, I can only provide general education, not personalized financial advice. But if you want that personalized financial advice, please reach out to thinkfloresfinancial.com, and we're happy to answer and go in depth and maybe get you started on that path to home ownership. So I think credit is super important.
Thank you so much. There was so much great information there. I'm super duper excited to be able to see you guys break down these concepts into littler pieces, so they're easily digestible, and we'll give some clear building blocks on how to move forward. We've got Matt to start with the credit journey. We've got Mary when we're ready to begin that home ownership journey.
And we have Carrie.
We have Carrie, and I'm going
Carrie to help you find it.
Yeah, we're going to find the
Exactly.
right house for you at the right time. And if your dream house is a little bit too much, we'll find you the right property so that we can get you invested, so that when that comes to fruition, you can sell that and get into what you're looking for. I'm super excited, and welcome to Kitsap Keys.
Kitsap Keys.
We are Kitsap Keys. Woo!